Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So I have an interesting story here which I want to share with you. It is regarding T-Mobile and AT&T. They're the wireless carriers of topic here, but in general, this can go for any wireless carrier out there because it's all in the same category, right? So the article is coming from T-Mobile News. I will link it down below for you in the description. And the topic here is whether or not you believe or disbelieve that 5G towers can make you sick, whether it be short term or long term. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you whether it's not making you sick. I don't know. What I can tell you is that there are people out there that will try to make something small into a bigger situation. They will take it to extremes for whatever reason it might be, whether it's just for attention, whether it's for some kind of money, a lawsuit that they think they might be able to bring upon these companies in order to get what they want, whatever that might be. The question here is, do you think that 5G is actually making us sick? This woman here, who we're going to talk about, claims T-Mobile and AT&T towers are in fact making her sick. So that's the story here. So according to wireless estimator Marcia Haller, moved into her home in 2008 with her husband. They reside in a rural area just north of Duluth, Minnesota. They're saying shortly after this, a guide tower was erected around 1,300 feet from their residence. SpectraSite later purchased the tower, which later became American Tower Corp. The tower was then leased to AT&T and T-Mobile. They're saying that the report showed that ever since the tower was upgraded to 5G in October of 2019, Haller has encountered debilitating health issues. In her lawsuit, she alleges that her 51 strokes were caused by radio frequency radiation exposure brought about by the tower. Other than this, she blames her other health issues on the tower, including cognitive impairment and vision and hearing loss. They claim the Children's Health Defense's electromagnetic radiation, which is EMR, and wellness program supports Haller's claim. Haller claims that when she moved away from the area, her condition improved. When she returned, the symptoms came back too. To help with her condition, the family has a Faraday cage room for Maria. Meanwhile, she is asking AT&T and T-Mobile and American Tower to make changes to their RF signals. They're saying both AT&T are expected to respond by filing a motion to dismiss the lawsuit. So I guess the original source here was Phone Arena, and then T-Mobile got that from them. But like I said, I'll link it down for you below. And that's really the story there. So, I found this interesting, which is why we're talking about it. The claims against 5G have been ongoing ever since they started talking about it. Ever since 5G came up in topics or in conversation, there's been concerns from many about what the side effects would be by putting these towers up. And it's been so negative that there are so many states, rural states, like this one that we just talked about in Minnesota, that are constantly complaining that they have horrible cell phone signal and wireless service, that they can't communicate with other family that are in other states and cities, or maybe even across the world, even, that they cannot get on the internet to do whatever it is they need to do. There are businesses in these small towns that are being negatively affected by slow wireless service. But then we have the worried groups of people that don't want the 5G towers there because they're afraid that something bad is happening to them or will happen to them if these towers are built. They're afraid of the RF signals coming in and causing health issues like Marcia claims she has been suffering from. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor and I can't tell you whether or not this woman is actually feeling anything from 5G, but there's a lot of claims about 5G being, bad for us and whatnot. I don't know if any of that is true. Maybe if you live right near a tower over time it can have a negative side effect. There are people that just want to over speculate and create some kind of gossip for whatever reason. It could be just for attention, just to get their name in the news. They just kind of like getting that kind of media attention. Could be for a lawsuit, probably trying to get money out of them. And if she wins, if she really did have health issues and she can somehow make it seem like it's the cause of 5G towers, T-Mobile and AT&T will be writing a hefty check. And this is how overnight millionaires are born, based off of, making, claims such as this. I can't say whether it's ridiculous or not. Could be, there are many people that think that this is a false claim, that, she's lying, that she's doing it for either attention or money, whatever the situation might be, whatever the, overall purpose for this claim is, only she would know, right? And whether or not these health issues have anything to do with 5G, I mean, I'm sure they're going to do more tests. She claims that she left, came back, and it started up again. She was fine when she went away from the towers, came back, and she started feeling sick again. Now, it could just be something with how this particular towers were put up. Maybe they're not your normal case. Maybe there was something off here. Maybe they didn't do something right that they normally would do to prevent this type of situation. That could be the case as well. Obviously 5G is getting bigger and bigger, and deployments are starting to grow more rapidly from all of the carriers. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if more of these stories come out, if similar health issues come out for people that live very close to these towers. I guess you can comment down below whether or not you believe this story, whether or not you think the side effects of 5G really can make you sick, as Marcia, the woman from the story, is claiming. Guess I'm interested to see how many people believe it is, 5G is going to have, or is currently having, a negative effect on people. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.